Hello, my name is Kristofik, and this is my final presentation for professional internship spring of 2024. So to start off, I would like to introduce myself. As I mentioned, my name is Kristofik, and I am a senior here at Florida Gulf Coast University, studying analytics and informatics in the business college. I am graduating this spring of 2024, and I have been attending Florida Gulf Coast since the fall of 2022. A fun fact about myself that I love to share is that I have hit a hole in one before while playing a round of golf last summer in Orlando, Florida, at the Waldorf Astoria golf course. So that is just something that is really hard to do that I take pride in, but I love to share when I get the chance to. So about my internship. To the right, you can see a picture of six of us, and that is our staff for our college ministry, which is where I am specifically interning with at Summit Church. So to start off, I am an intern at Summit Church here in Southwest Florida, and the church is located off of Ben Hill Griffin Road, right by the campus of Florida Gulf Coast. And I started interning there in August of 2023, and I will wrap up my internship in the middle of May 2024. So it's coming to an end. My position in Summit Church is a college ministry intern, and I help with our college-aged group called Ignite. I found out about this internship because I was a regular attendee at the church as well as at Ignite, and it was presented to us by our college pastor last spring, which this was a new opportunity they were starting back up. It is not a paid internship, but I do about 15 to 20 hours of work a week serving with my specific ministry as well as taking some courses at the church on Wednesday. Overall, I have loved my time at Summit. I have learned so much from my supervisor and other staff regarding how the church functions and other professionalism and communication skills that will translate to my career opportunities that I partake in. Some of my duties for the internship are that I am required to lead a community group full of guys that are in college, which is about 15 guys weekly on average, I would say. And I'm also required to attend our weekly Ignite meetings every Tuesday night, where I help set up and clean up, as well as mingle with new college students that are new to the ministry or old ones as well, making it a mission to meet new kids and make them feel welcomed. Also, I meet weekly with my supervisor to discuss life and how my internship is going. The last big one is that every Wednesday we have an internship class from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. where we dive into theology topics and other interesting studies that we are able to learn about. And usually those courses are led out by one of the people on staff, one of the pastors in particularly, and they take time out of their week to spend it with us and teach us and just be in conversation as we learn about our ministries that we're serving in. The internship also includes maybe about 15 other college students or college age students that are serving with the church and our interns or other residents. So some of my career goals as I graduate this semester are um, really broad, but I'm thankful to have a specific focus right now for where I'm headed. Basically, with my analytics and informatics degree, I can go into any field I desire. And as I mentioned, my major is analytics and informatics, but also I have IT experience from working at the help desk for Florida Gulf Coast for 3 years now. Currently, I'm lined up to work for a general contracting company called Brassfield and Gorey starting in July post-graduation. Ideally, my dream job would be to do statistics or analytics for an MLB team one day. My internship at Summit has equipped me to do well in whichever field I journey on into, and it has provided me with critical leadership skills, communication skills, and even business skills, learning how to run a growing business. Next, I would like to talk about some of the learning outcomes that I've experienced. So, three skills that I've learned while interning at Summit Church are leadership skills, time management, and one-on-one communication skills. To start, my leadership skills, I've been able to develop them further by leading a community group each week. That has allowed me to be able to learn the importance of relationships and how to facilitate and present information to to a group of people that are desiring to learn and grow. For time management, by being at Summit Church a couple of days during the week, I've been able to pick the brains of the staff and learn what it takes to run the church. Also, with the tasks I've been assigned, I've been able to learn how to manage my time effectively, get tasks done, and become a better asset to the team. And for my one-on-one communication skills, enhancing those has allowed me to grow a lot for my verbal communication. And I really appreciate that, as I understand it's very important to understand how to talk properly to anybody you're speaking with. But for that, a part of my internship duties required me to meet with students younger than me. So occasionally, I would be able to meet with students at Starbucks, buy them coffee, and talk about life. This allowed me to learn how to lead a conversation better, as well as maintaining a conversation with an individual. Overall, it has taught me that it is important to have questions ready and hold yourself to be professional so people will respect you and take your wisdom as they desire. And to the right, you see a picture here. It's a little cut off, but these are six other guys, or not including myself, and they are all in my Monday night community group. And most of them are freshmen that I've been able to get friendly with and just talk about life and just become friends with. And it's been a great opportunity just to gain relational skills with them and do life with them as they embark on their college journey. Next, I would like to talk about my supervisor and the mentor experience that I've had with him. So to the right, you see a picture and an arrow pointing down. So that is Jesse. He is my college pastor, but he's also my boss and supervisor. So this is a picture of some of us guys on our trip to Buffalo, New York over spring break 2024, where we were serving up there. And as I mentioned, part of my intern duties requires me to meet with Jesse. Again, his name is Jesse Stewart, and he is our college pastor for Ignite, as well as a pastor at Summit Church. He is only 35 years old, which has made it great regarding our relationship, allowing me to relate to him easier. I am thankful for the opportunity to have him as my supervisor. And by meeting with Jesse, I have been able to talk to him about how his path through life has been and how he ended up where he is. Also gathering insight on how to be a staff member at a big church and what that takes from him to contribute to. Overall, for my contribution during my time at Summit Church as an intern, I learned a lot being an intern, although something I take pride in is the contribution that I was able to bring to the table. With having a solid amount of work experience already for my age, I felt confident in what I was bringing to the table from the beginning, but was excited to further my skills as I walked this journey of being at Summit. My biggest contribution to the team, in my opinion, is that I was able to be an effective communicator and had an eager to desire to learn and grow more of the professional characteristics that I think are imperative to learn and grow in. Also, my biggest tangible accomplishment was seeing growth in my community group. Going from only a couple of guys to about 15 weekly, we saw a lot of younger guys grow in their faith and as young adults, which can contribute to our Ignite ministry as years go on. Next, for professionalism, as a professional, it is important to look for growth and set goals for yourself. A couple of the goals that I set for myself for this internship from a professional standpoint was to be able to be a more adaptive listener and learner, a better team player, and a more efficient communicator. I can say that I have grown a lot in these ways and see how it will benefit me in the future as well for my endeavor on into analytics with Brassfield and Gorey this summer and further on. Connection for how the internship translated towards my degree. When I first started the internship, I was not sure how it would translate to what I've learned at FGCU. Little did I know it would translate more than anticipated. I work heavily in Excel being an analytics major, and that is one way it translated. At Summit Church, I was able to use spreadsheets to keep track of outreach programs we engaged with students. Also, I was able to use my Intro to Speech course quite a bit by remembering key fundamentals that went into public speaking, which translated for when I had to converse to a group of students or staff during my internship. Impact. To conclude my presentation, the impact that this internship has had on me was very significant. I was able to develop deep relationships with coworkers that I now call friends. I'm thankful to say I've had an impact on my community here in Southwest Florida, and particularly FGCU and Summit Church. For my future career goals, I feel very confident for what I can accomplish and tackle, knowing that when it gets hard, I can learn and grow from these situations to become a better me. I'm thankful for the opportunity to be an intern at Summit, and am saddened that my time is coming to an end there. Overall, I learned a lot about myself and how to become a better employer and person. I cannot wait to see what is in store for me with my career moving forward. And here is a picture of me graduating or in my cap and gown over to the right. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope that you have a great day.